Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If I seem frustrated right now, it's because I have gone 22 minutes into Zayne's card and I just realized that my microphone was not on. Speaking of, let's just get in here so he can see. I was 10% in. Oh no, I don't want to continue. Dang it. 22 minutes I've been talking and I just realized it's better than going all the way, right? Being completely done, having to redo it, that would have devastated me. Anyway, so we are on Zayne right now because Zayne is tied for Xavier, which has already been released, but Caleb was second for the entirety of yesterday until today. I was going to do Caleb earlier this morning when he was second, but now it's Zayne now that I look at it. So Zayne is second. We're on Zayne today. Recall. Let's go start from the beginning. It's 22 minutes. I cannot believe. So my initial reactions are going to be not there for the first 22 minutes of it. Which is fine, I guess. It wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't too entertaining, I guess. But I know who she is now, so there's no speculating on that. Anyway, let's just get with it. I wanted to keep this under an hour to maybe it'll help improve my visibility of my video, as I feel like anything over an hour gets less visibility for some reason. That's just what I think anyway. 4 years ago, the baby sex leader passed away and her keepsake, the ink jade, went missing. More precious than many treasures is a stone of great significance. A rumor states that whoever obtains the ink jade can become the Bay's sex leader and ruler over Jiangsu. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's English for you. Recently, hearsay claims the ink jade has reappeared, hidden in Onlan's southeastern region. It rests in the mansion of the Lord of Onlan, the imperial court granted him a fief 2 months ago too. And I looked that up, and it means basically an estate, plot of land. Yeah, an estate of land. Okay. In the blink of an eye, numerous individuals who coveted the ink jade began to infiltrate Onlan.
Who's there?
After knocking out 2 thieves who were out to climb over the wall of the Lord's mansion, I struggled to drag them to a hidden area. I was thinking maybe she was an imperial princess in this because it mentioned it. But she's the one knocking out thieves, which is really funny. Shifu, seriously, you're causing trouble even beyond the grave. So I was trying to figure this out. Shifu has... Okay, let's just keep on going. I think I accidentally read the last one before I hit unpause. Who would believe that the legendary mysterious leader of the Bay sect and a group of noble thieves was actually a careless old woman? The ink jade is the sect leader's keepsake, and although it's of the highest grade, it actually incapable of holding dominion over Jiangsu. Its disappearance is all because of my Shifu, who loved alcohol, got drunk, and lost it. But is the sect leader and the noble thieves person the old woman? Is that her Shifu? Because here it sounds like Shifu's alive, and here it's obviously saying that she died. Well, up here it says that she died, passed away. So I don't know if they're the same person. But Shifu raised me and taught me everything I know. I can't let her keepsake sow seeds of chaos. Raised me. I'm thinking it is the same person and she actually died. After grabbing the straw mat to cover the 2 unconscious thieves, I faced the towering walls of the Lord's mansion. I need to quickly retrieve the ink jade and put it into these pointless schemes. He knows, man. I was saying that I think after all these cards, I need to go play some Assassin's Creed because sneaking into mansions and stealing their stuff and knocking out people. That's like what Assassin's Creed is. And Shadows is Asian themed. which my favorite. After silently scouting the gargantuan lord's mansion, I stopped before a inconspicuous door. It's tucked away in the corner of the eastern courtyard. This door only had this is the door whose lock has a mechanism. Eight diagrams, huh? Rearranging lines that represent yin and yang is simple. Kuan at position 3, Kun at position 4, Zayne in the middle, there. With a few careful attempts, the final cylinder turns. The lock's copper long releases its tightly clenched jaws. As I push the door...
My lady, are you here for a stroll under the moon's tranquil gaze? Please forgive me for not welcoming you properly.
Sorry, my nose is really itchy now, which is bothering me. Bathed in the serene moonlight, a tree with blooming pear blossom stands tall, and beneath it is a man wearing luxurious silk robes. Under the swaying shadows of flowers, he raises his teacup towards me across the courtyard. The effortless elegance accompanies his movements and demeanor.
As your host, I've been negligent in my hospitality. Please accept this cup of tea as a modest token of my respect.
The teacup suddenly soars from his fingertips and heads straight for me. With lightning-fast reflexes, I catch it, not a single drop is spilled. A hint of appreciation appears on his face, and the jade ornate at his waist reveals his identity. My lord, you offered me the tea of the highest quality. Wouldn't it be a waste if I hadn't caught it? Giggle. This man, Zayne, has close ties to the royal family. He's also the royal lord in the Current dynasty who doesn't share the imperial surname. Current dynasty, royal lord. So, is royal lord the same as the person who is lord over the imperial court? I don't know. Stationed at the northern border for several years, he has repeatedly distinguished himself in battle to reward his meritorious contributions and show the respect. The imperial court gave him large territories. Alon is included in that. Okay, so no. Not associated with the imperial court. Yet it's rather strange that his royal lord, with a formidable reputation in the northern territories, has kept to himself once he arrived in Alon 2 months ago. He rarely appears in public. I thought people related to royalty were all flash and substance, but he actually possesses real skills. Thank you for your kindness, however, I'm afraid sleep won't visit me tonight if I drink this. Is it poisoned? With a flick of my wrist, the teacup flies back to the table that's next to Zayne.
Despite being well aware of my identity, you don't even show a hint of terror. My lady, your reputation as Nightbloom Jasmine, a renowned noble thief, suits you well.
That's such a beautiful title. Title is... It shows that one in the first one, so I'm kind of curious what this is. When did the title start circulating amongst rumors? It sounds pleasing. I think I'll use it myself.
I first heard of your heroic reputation when I was stationed at the border. Audacious, yet not truly reckless. Robbing the rich to help the poor. Performing righteous deeds that punish the powerful and protect the weak.
As Zayne speaks, I confirm that no ambushes have been set up. Silently relieved, I shake my head. I like what he says when you choose the other one. He was talking about how fragrant a jasmine is, and what did he say about Nightbloom coming in the cover of night and leaving as the wind blossoms or something like that. It was very poetic. Noble thief is still a thief. You don't need to force yourself to praise me. In any case, I've learned that the sweeter the person's words are, the more likely they're accompanied by troubling matters.
Well, you're correct. I'd like to make a request, so I prepared a substantial reward. It's also why I've been waiting for you.
Zayne comes with trouble. Substantial reward, you say? I'm all ears that the thief in me wants to know. I sense the foreboding materializes, and my suspicions are confirmed when Zayne pulls out the ink jade from his robes.
I heard the ink jade I acquired through fortunate circumstances has caused quite a stir. I believe it's also an important item to you. I have a matter that requires your assistance. If you're willing to help, I shall present the ink jade to you with both hands once the task is complete.
Feeling the distant annoyance of having walked into someone else's meticulous trap, I narrow my eyes. I see you deliberately spread rumors about the ink jade being here.
Of course.
Correct.
My lady, you walk like those who use ascending clouds to reach the moon, and your hands can steal that which is considered impossible to take. Alas, your notoriety in being impossible to track down means I must use rather unscrupulous tactics.
I don't like being manipulated. I've always disliked being manipulated. Farewell. Goodbye, we are done. I walk towards the courtyard hall as Zay makes no attempt to stop me, but his deep, composed voice follows me.
The mansion's walls are tall, and the tiles are slippery. When you visit again, perhaps you could try using the main entrance.
He's like, alright, I'll see you tomorrow. You're confident. You're that confident about my return. Yes, we are. You need this. You want this. You will come back for this. This is about where I left off. I'm only like 12 minutes in now. So I guess starting over has its benefits if I want to keep it after an hour, right? When I returned to the mansion, I used the door as suggested, but I'm not visiting as Nightbloom Jasmine. After that night, I made several more investigative trips to the mansion, but they yielded nothing. Today, I've disguised myself as a maid to infiltrate Zayne's residence. If Zayne isn't carrying the ink jade with him at all times, then it must be in a place he frequents. I give a few half-hearted swipes of my feather duster for appearance's sake before plucking a sweet from the ornate box I put on the table. I put the candy in my mouth. Delicious. I can't believe a stern lord who led troops into battle has a weakness for sweets that children like. Zayne through and through to the core. I spent some time searching the room, but I find no secret passages or hidden compartments. There are only piles of official documents. Is that like a board game right there? I feel like it is. This document rejects the request to expand official residence and redirects the funds to Alan's orphanage.
My lord, we've captured several more intruders in the mansion these past few days. These fools' audacity could shake the heavens.
Hide quickly. I hear voices outside the room, but before I can leave, the study's door is pushed open. About to Zayne and mimic the maze I've spotted before, his footsteps slightly falter. I know you.
Indeed. Their audacity can make even the heavens tremble.
As I watch
Strengthen
you.
the security measures throughout the mansion starting today. We need to prevent intruders with ulterior motives from infiltrating.
That's funny. The guard acknowledges his orders, closes the door, and leaves. Zayne's gaze sweeps over me briefly before walking to his writing desk and sits down.
Come here and prepare the ink.
Right now. Any hesitation would give me away, so I have no choice but to pick up the ink stick and begin grinding it with water on the inkstone.
You're grinding ink, not sharpening a knife. Using that amount of force is unnecessary.
I wanted to poke fun at you until you reveal the truth. Yes, my lord. He unfolds a sheet of paper with the golden flecks, but he makes no move to start writing.
The ink is too thick.
Nodding repeatedly while grabbing some ceramic container holding water, I quickly put on a show of a servile obedience. I pour the liquid onto the inkstone.
Now it's too thin. Grind with a bit more force.
And so it continues. Add water if the ink is too thick. Add ink if it's too thin. Add water. Add ink. Add... We've had it. I'm not sure when Zayne put down the wolf hair brush. Resting his chin on his hand, he focuses intently on the landscape painting hanging on the wall. I've had enough. Hmm? He turns back to me, and for a moment, a hint of amusement dances in his eyes.
Your ink grinding technique is certainly less impressive than the skills you use for scaling walls and leaping across rooftops. But I thought you'd keep pretending for some time.
You caved in early. I put down the ink stick and touched the area behind my ear to carefully remove the facial prosthetics that guise my true appearance. Since my fruitless attempts to directly steal the ink jade haven't gotten me anywhere, cooperating with Zayne, it seems to be my only option. The sooner I get the ink jade from you, the sooner I can end the chaos it's causing. Let's discuss your deal you mentioned earlier in more detail. So you want me to steal the letters to prove Li Gui colluded with pirates when he hosts his 60th birthday banquet, sorry. The governor has entrenched himself in Anlan for years while embezzling funds and treating people's lives as worthless. During my travels, I've heard of and witnessed his crimes firsthand. Anlan is far away from the imperial capital and has grown wealthy through flourishing trade and water transportation. The Li Gui imposes heavy taxes, and the commoners are very angry yet afraid to speak out. In recent years, his tyranny has gotten worse. Now he colludes with pirates to establish checkpoints along sea routes, leading merchant ships at will.
That man has committed countless atrocities and is a cancer upon Anlan. I wanted to remove him for a long time.
Cancer, man. That's some strong words.
However, ever since I arrived here 2 months ago, Li Gui has refused to leave his residence under the pretense of being ill.
Li Gui, I can pronounce that. He's that alert. I'd say he's almost as good as a thief.
Although he remains in his home, he has placed spies around my residence. Surely you must have noticed during your visits these past few days.
Oh, we've put out several thieves, actually. He knew about my whereabouts this whole time and waited for me to agree to his proposal. Zayne stands up and opens the window to reveal the boundless beautiful spring scenery and sunshine outside.
And as I'm being watched, he sends luxurious carriages, fine horses, and precious jewels to test me.
You accepted all of that.
I did.
Why? What? You?
When the evidence of bribery is delivered to my door, there's no reason for me to refuse.
Evidence of bribery? But if you're accepting bribery, does that mean you have to oblige, right? Zayne turns, opens a drawer, and takes out an elegantly bound thin booklet. It's an invitation to Li Gui's birthday banquet.
He's been widely distributing these to the powerful and wealthy. He also noticed how I've only accepted his gifts. Since I haven't shown any favor in return, this birthday banquet will be used to push the relationship further along.
You're quite popular, my lord. If he could curry favor with you, the true ruler of this territory, he'd be more unbridled in his corruption. Go in my stead. I take the invitation from Zayne's hand and examine it thoroughly. I turn it over several times.
His residence is heavily guarded. Evidence as incriminating as letters connecting him to criminals must be hidden in a secret location.
And since his birthday banquet will be lively with many guests, it's the perfect opportunity. But Li Gui is too cunning and cautious. He requires visitors to leave their attendants outside and enter his residence alone. I ponder how to sneak in. Zayne waits quietly for a moment before suddenly speaking again.
Although I might not excel at pickpocketing or detecting hidden traps, I will do everything in my power to ensure your safety on that day.
And he has a lot of power, right? His tone is calm yet reassuring to an extent. I look at Zayne and an idea comes to mind. Oh. Are you married? Are you married, my lord?
Not yet.
Not yet. Wow. Can we fix that? I like the music, how the music changes to like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Whenever you're plotting something, do you have a lover? Then do you have a lover, one who's close to your heart?
Why are you asking these questions?
I know, right? Well, since you asked, if you have neither, then I shall be your consort for a few days. Between acting as your legal wife and moving as a thief, the former is more convenient. Okay, so I'm back. And I realized I had muted my microphone in all of my laughing fit of this, which is really annoying. But instead of pretending that it didn't happen, because now Silas has disappeared from back behind me, I just, whatever. I decided to that ruined it. It ruined my it ruined the rest of this reaction. At least I got the most of it. I'll attend the banquet as your beloved, who's inseparably devoted to her lord. Ling Gui will focus all his attention on you, but he will spare a glance at the drunken lady seeking a place to rest. Drunken lady.
You truly know how to adapt to the circumstances.
However, we have a condition. I won't take responsibility for you after our marriage ends. You're a liability, sir.
You worry too much. Ours is merely a relationship for work-related matters.
Oh, that's what you say now. After we succeed, we'll finalize our exchange of rewards, which includes the inkjay. What do you think? I extend my ink-stained pinky finger towards him. Zayne doesn't take my pinky. Zayne doesn't hook his pinky with mine. Instead, he lowers his gaze, pulls out a handkerchief from his sleeve, dampens it in the water, and places it on my finger. It's like, I am not touching that.
We have a deal, my lady.
It's so funny. Or, sorry, your finger is dirty, but you still got yourself a deal. Just not touching it. That was so funny. Zayne has already been in Alma for over 2 months. If his wife suddenly appeared now, everyone would find it suspicious. As for our discussion, we've decided to spread the story. The Lady of Alon is unable to endure the arduous journey, so she travels slowly southward from the northern territories. As a result, she only just arrived in Onlon. A couple separated for 2 months would be inseparable upon the reunion, so it'd make more sense for me to always be by Zayne's side during the birthday banquet. But having those identities isn't enough. Our words and actions must be believable to convince the others that our lives are truths. For these past few days, I've been practicing the routine of Zayne's wife as per his request. We've agreed to act affectionate when others are present. This will ensure the devotion between the Lord and his beloved are known throughout the banquet. That afternoon, several large trunks filled with exquisite crafted expensive garments are delivered to my room.
My lady, your unmatched beauty and grace are like spring itself. Our humble shop is honored to make clothes for you.
Thank you for the compliment. If you acquire more exquisite fashionable garments in the future, please deliver them to the Lord's residence.
Be at ease, my lady. Every new design from our Liu Xian boutique will be delivered to you first in the future.
Oh, really? Good. Are there any lightweight durable shirts and pants in this selection?
Of course. The Lord specifically instructed us to make them. You can take a look. We have all the clothes you could possibly want. The Lord truly caters to your every need.
We need light and durable and pants so we can get away.
As gold befits the high, my beloved deserves the finest attire.
I hit my mic, sorry.
Are these to your liking? If you desire anything else, I shall ensure more are made for you.
Maybe I should put my mic higher up. There we go. Oh. To use beloved in every breath, I didn't think he'd act so well. Wait, I still need to continue this performance. Act cute. Does that really work for a noble, though? I take small, delicate steps towards Zayne and playfully tap his chest. I love these clothes. I adore every single one of them.
My beloved has grown considerably stronger since arriving in Anlan. This land's feng shui truly nurtures one's vitality.
Don't poke me so hard. As Zayne speaks, he takes half a step towards me and gently presses my hand against his chest. I feel a gentle pressure on my shoulder as his other hand draws me closer into a partial embrace.
There are some passable jewels in the treasury. Let me accompany you to select a few pieces. I hope they shall complement your attire.
He's giving it his all for this. I raise my voice into a higher pitch and draw out my words. My lord, you're so kind to me.
Our hearts beat as one. When you are happy, I will also be happy.
I think she's acting a bit out of character.
My lord,
opinion.
my lady, you have a wonderful relationship. My goodness, anyone who sees you together would be jealous.
With her, I was gonna say fake acting, but if anyone's acting like that, so happy, I don't know, I would think it's fake. Trying a little too hard, there is such a thing. With a big smile, the boutique owner accepts her reward and leaves. I quickly distance myself from Zayne. You're too close. I forgot, I wasn't listening when she said this. Lingjuan Boutique is the largest, most successful clothing store in the city. Everyone will know of our relationship in less than half a day. You are certainly skilled at spoiling someone, my lord, but to further cement our story, wouldn't you say it was too extravagant?
If we must perform, we should commit. In any case, clothes are adding flowers to brocade, luxury with little value. One's demeanor is what matters.
Are you saying I wasn't convincing enough as your beloved? I know you're acting too much.
We still have a few days before the banquet. It wouldn't hurt to refine your skills.
It wouldn't hurt, yes.
Take the pressure of your touch when being flirtatious and the tone you use, for instance.
You poked me too hard and you were acting way too much. Alright, I'll study these aspects more carefully from now on. I bend down, searching through the chest for those sets of lightweight, practical attire. I must thank you for preparing garments not only for the Lady of Alam, but also for our Night Bloom, Jasmine. I hold up a... Oh, did I miss the face? I hold up a small garment, its fabrics as thin as cicada wings. Looking at Zayne, I raise an eyebrow. I'm glad I noticed my mic was muted a while ago. No wonder people made remarks about the Lord being attentive. You even ordered someone to make nightwear? Oh.
Oh. This... I suppose it is a gift from the boutique.
Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't commission it, Zayne? Oh, we don't get to know. No. That's so funny. I was too busy thinking I couldn't even read that. I have to double check my OBS at all times now to make sure it's recording and I'm not muted because I've already had to restart a couple of scenes. I wonder though, did he, like, I'm sure he's not going to take the acting to the private quarters, right? That would be There's no one to perform for back there, right? Besides each other. In the corner of the courtyard belonging to the Lord's mansion, I stand up from my position on the stable's roof. I plan to return to my room before anyone wakes up. What's she doing? Last night I investigated Leagueway's residence without informing Zayne. It was heavily guarded, just as he said. Oh. Despite my agility and having studied the map of the residence that he gave me, I almost got caught.
You have remarkable stamina, my lady. You work diligently during the day and perch on the rafter like a swallow before dawn.
Dang, I really need to play Assassin's Creed after this. I would perch on rooftops all day long just watching the guard patrol, learning their routes, then infiltrating. I looked down as Zayne is feeding fresh hay to the dark horse in the stable. You woke up early, my lord.
It's not early anymore. The rooster already crowed.
Go down. Jump. With the flapping of clothes behind her.
You were absent all night. I was extremely worried.
Aww. You were so concerned that you didn't sleep inside to feed the horse at the crack of dawn.
Yes.
Yes. Simple as that. Why? I was only teasing him, yet I noticed his clothes are damp with dew from last night. He actually waited for me. Aww. And assuming you couldn't sleep, you're very thoughtful. You feed the horses yourself, and as they say, horses can't be strong without night feed. Ha ha ha. Oh. Was there a joke in there somewhere? My words don't convey what I want to say. I avert my gaze and mimic him by picking up some hay to feed the horse.
Waiting for you to return is a new habit of mine. Personally feeding horses, however, is an old habit from when I stayed at a military camp.
Avert her gaze. She's already feeling self-conscious. Although this horse is no longer young, it has a refined head, a good neck, and an agile build. It's unlike ordinary horses. This is a war horse you brought.
Yes. He has followed me for many years. We relied on each other during dangerous situations. I consider him a close friend.
Can't the same be said about people? Only by sharing hardships do hearts truly connect. I raise my hand to gently stroke the horse. The daylight is brighter than before, and Zayne's gaze suddenly falls on my face. Why are you looking at me like that? Nightbloom Jasmine has roamed the world and witnessed secular society for years. I'm not allowed to have philosophical moments. Oh. Not.
I'm looking at a swallow whose face is covered in the eaves mud.
He reaches out, seemingly wanting to wipe the mud from my face, yet before he touches me, he remembers something.
You visited the governor's mansion.
Uh-oh. Oh, it went away. In our line of work, recon sciences are essential. Know thine enemy. You know this well.
Were you injured?
Aww. I memorized the map of Leagueway's mansion you gave me and managed to avoid many traps. He furrowed his brow. The furrowed brow relaxes slightly. It's only been a few days. He's already growing attached. It's so cute. He just wants to wipe the dirt on your face.
The birthday banquet will be held in a few days. Until then, there's no need for you to return to that place.
Couldn't bear it if you were injured. That's so cute. He was worried. He stayed up all night worried over her. Zayne washes his hands, then he takes out a handkerchief from his sleeve. It's the one he used to wipe away the ink stains on my finger. My chin is gently lifted as he wipes my cheek. His movements are gentle, yet they carry a firmness that doesn't allow for resistance. So before, when he wouldn't pinky promise with her dirty finger, now he's wiping her face with it. You use so much force, my face hurts. He pauses.
Surely you jest.
You've dealt with rougher.
If you had truly been injured at Li Gui's mansion, the pain would be 100 times worse than what I'm doing.
In spite of his words, there's unmistakable concern in his face.
When you have a plan next time, tell me in advance. After all, we're still working together.
I think he's being slightly rougher than usual because he's frustrated. She didn't tell him anything. Oh, you truly care for your collaborators, my lord. A subtle feeling of disappointment quietly washes over me. Well, why that? I'm used to handling matters by myself. Seeking shelter under someone else's roof feels strange.
The eaves of my mansion are wide. Weren't you climbing down from them, my lady?
That's so cute. Laura's mansion several days later. Must we do this? In the study, Zayne glances at the limited space on the divan next to him, then he looks at me.
At Li Gui's birthday banquet, you will need to accompany me and sit by my side.
Practice right now. Get close.
If you stay 3 feet away from me while appearing cold and distant, even the blind would question your identity as my wife.
You're not wrong. Sit beside him. I sit down next to him.
Come closer.
Closer, you're not close enough. This close enough? Move closer.
You could.
Any closer will result in me sitting on your lap. Oh, man.
Let's not forget the Lord and his lady are in love. This is how it should be.
Would you like me to sit in your lap, Zayne? You could. Could what? What was he going to say? Sit on his lap. Let's do it. I sit on Zayne's lap. Half of my body is pressed against his chest. Is this close enough? She yelled it. She's upset.
It's adequate.
It's adequate. As he speaks, he opens a thick ledger before me.
This is the inventory of my treasury. Take a look.
Land, houses, shops, pearls, jades, gold, silver. It has everything. Your wealth is substantial, to say the least.
Does anything catch your eye?
Everything is to my liking. She's a thief. What do you expect? You've shown me your entire inventory, however. Aren't you afraid that I might help myself later if I need money?
There's no need to wait for later. Being pampered breeds greed. If you were truly the Lady of Anlan, you'd point at the items and demand them from me at this moment.
Just a moment.
Go on. Try it.
Oh my goodness. He is telling her to be greedy with him. Oh my goodness. Does he want this kind of behavior at the banquet? That's what I'm wondering. Okay. My lord. Could I... No. That golden heathen is shiny. Everything about it is adorable. Could you give it to me, please?
No.
No. I didn't think he would say... You didn't... You said please. Didn't you say I should make requests? Why aren't you giving me anything? Are you toying with me? You said my lord, you said please.
Your tone was too polite. It needs to be lofty, domineering. That last sentence was better.
Why won't you give it to me? I love this so much. I'll show you how demanding I can be. Oh. I pulled the ledger towards me and guided it to I pulled the ledger toward me, guide his loosely held arm around my waist. Oh. Adopting a haughty attitude, I act as if I'm ordering dishes at a restaurant. Okay. I like this palm-sized, mutton-fat, white jade pendant, my lord. What? Okay.
It's yours.
Have it. Ooh, that miasma repelling pearl, exquisite lock, divine key. I want everything on this page.
I'll have them delivered to your room.
Oh my goodness. I also want this, and that entire page. I want all of them.
I'm willing to give everything to my beloved.
Aww. But I want them back at the end of the month when this is over.
There's also armor made with golden thread. It's impervious to all blades. Remember to wear it next time you go out.
Don't get stabbed, please. I need you back. All my stuff. I shall gratefully accept it. I need it for the birthday banquet. I know, right? I feel slightly lightheaded, but I can't tell if it's from my rapid expanding fortune or because I am close to Zayne. I've been in his embrace for so long. Probably
what
both.
else do you want?
What else do you want? Can you give me the ink chain now?
Not until our task is complete.
Yeah, there was a promise for that one. You have to work for it. So your generosity is only for the sake of appearances.
We have an agreement that cannot be broken.
I know. You can't bribe him. You can't, what is it, blackmail him. Yep, it's not working. That was an agreement. Price. I turned to the side, wrapped my arms around his neck, and deliberately pressed myself against him. You won't hand me over to the authorities and throw me in prison once I've helped you, yes? Zayne tilts his head to look at me. For a moment, I can't read his expression. We're just draped over him, aren't we? When that happens, perhaps you could arrange a prison cell for me that's warm in winter and cool in summer, and I can eat food that doesn't spoil. We have a relationship after all. She is just assuming that he's gonna put her behind bars afterwards. All the wealth he stole, right? Sorry, my eye burned all of a sudden.
So long as I am here, I won't let you go to such a place again.
Aww. His expression is earnest. He's not joking. Again, why are you aware of what I've done?
2 years ago, you helped save a family that was being oppressed by a corrupt local official in Tong County.
We've searched you.
However, that family feared retaliation and betrayed you. The authorities hunted you down for many days before sending you to prison.
Oh, let's consider it a minor mishap. Even the best can stumble sometimes. The worst part is that the corrupt official falsely accused me of several capital crimes. I refused to sit there and accept my fate. I was about to pick the lock and sneak out when the guards released me for no apparent reason. How do you know about this incident?
Letting someone perish in the cold when they have brought warmth to others would dishearten people throughout the land. I couldn't let it happen.
Did he bail her out? A thought flashes through my mind. You. Were you the one who ordered my release? No, that's not right. I didn't know you back then.
But I knew you. 4 years ago, during winter's coldest days, you traveled to the Northern Territories. The snow reached up to our waists, and the enemy invaded with overwhelming force. I led troops to counterattack, but we were outnumbered and besieged for many days. Supplies from the city were almost cut off. I covered for my personal guard so he could sneak away. I sent him to the south with a keepsake, because he needed to request aid from the nearest main camp.
Oh, here we go. I'm like, where's this going? I'm guessing she came to his rescue, right? Came to his rescue first. 4 years ago, during winter's coldest days, I traveled to the Northern Territories. My Shifu had just passed away, and I was drowning in my sorrows. I wanted to see the snow to clear my mind. However, when I heard about the battles, I returned to the south. During that time, I inadvertently saved a soldier who had been ambushed and seriously wounded. A soldier? I was the one who delivered the keepsake to the main camp to request aid on his behalf. Oh. She did help him. Although I couldn't tour the Northern Territories because of the military conflict, I heard about the events that occurred after I delivered the keepsake. Reinforcements had arrived and coordinated with the Lord. They finally repelled the enemy and ensured they would never dare to move south again. Once Zayne's deployment had ended and he led his troops away, the locals continued to display his military flag to the city walls to intimidate potential invaders.
After putting in a significant amount of effort, I discovered that the young lady who delivered the keepsake was from the Buyue sect. She's the proud disciple of the late sect leader. I wanted to thank you personally, but your whereabouts were elusive. For many years, I never found an opportunity. I'm not certain when it started. Keeping track of your activities gradually became a habit. That's why I was able to provide assistance in Tong County.
His hand casually brushes across the ledger.
Gold, silver, jewels. No matter how rare objects are, they're worthless and incomparable to a kind, brave heart.
Aww.
But if these could bring you joy, I wouldn't mind giving them all to you.
Aww. So... so this isn't just an act to get her into the part. He actually doesn't care about this stuff. Hard to beat. Profound emotions stir in my chest. Their ripples spread through every fiber of my being. His tone is genuinely sincere, and I feel a lump forming in my throat. She's falling for him. So, our paths had already crossed. I'm fortunate that I unknowingly helped you in the Northern Territories. Good deeds truly are rewarded.
You say unknowingly, yet I see it as a mere instance of cause and effect. If you hadn't delivered that message, our paths would have never become intertwined.
Sure, cause and effect, intertwined paths, fate. Master of fate, he believes in it.
I still wish there were fewer connections formed through warfare and incidents like the one in Tong County.
I couldn't agree more. I often think that if I were to give up a life of thievery, it'd be because the world has found peace.
Fighting for justice is important, and the same can be said about filling your stomach.
Was that her stomach? I thought there was something on the table, or... Leave, I'm done. We're done. Don't insult me. Don't tease me. I quickly move off his lap, stretch, and try to act nonchalant. I'm tired of all these fancy delicacies. I want to go out to eat. Would you do me the honor of joining me, my lord?
When my beloved makes a request, how could I refuse?
My beloved. He stands up and smooths out the wrinkles I had left on his robe.
Let the person who found wealth today treat us to a meal.
Oh, making you pay. So, a kind, brave heart is worth less than a meal. Giggle. He's just teasing you. He's gotta poke fun at you. He's been too serious this whole time. Days at the mansion pass quickly. In 2 more days, it will be time for Ligway's birthday banquet. Under Zayne's guidance, I take on the appearance of a pampered lady of Onlon. In merely 10 short days, Zayne and I have already become the center of attention among Onlon's citizenry. I can say that word. Stories abounded. One spoke of the Lord spending a fortune to see his lady smile. The other described how he'd order exotic delicacies to be rushed in from hundreds of miles whenever she had a craving. A novel titled The Lord Only Wants to Dote on His Lady was quickly published. It sold out in the blink of an eye. That's so cute. They have to make a name for themselves before this party. Onlon spring is often windy, but today's sunlight is bright. I invite Zayne to dress casually for a leisurely visit to the sea. Oh, to the tea fields on the city outskirts. The fields cascade across the hillsides. In the tea house's private room, the storyteller's voice fills our ears. It's not storyteller, that's commotion.
And so, the noble thief couple severely punished the big bully. A great satisfaction filled everyone's hearts.
The big bully, huh?
To find out what happens next, you'll have to wait for the next installment.
To be continued. Wait for next week's
You
episode.
appeared to be captivated by that tale. Does a story like that resonate with you?
Yes, but also no. People meet in part ways, but traveling alone is never as interesting as journeying with someone. A heroic couple like that is inevitable. The tea on the table gives off a fresh, refreshing fragrance. I pour a cup of Zayne and notice he seems to be lost in thought. Oh. Have you visited the tea fields on the city outskirts, my lord?
No, I'm afraid I haven't yet. I've only been in Anlan for a little over 2 months. Every day I'm buried in administrative affairs, and when I leave my residence, it's mainly to inspect the territories under my jurisdiction. If you hadn't invited me for an outing, I wouldn't have seen this year's beautiful spring.
Fresh breeze sweeps past and many people use this chance to send their kites flying. Oh.
Most of the people flying kites are young couples. Is this a custom here?
Yes, I heard that lovers fly kites together in spring. It's almost akin to exchanging vows. Have you ever flown one?
The northern territories are plagued by the bitter cold, and their winds are fierce. Then there's the fact that I don't know how to fly a kite.
There's something our lord doesn't know how to do.
Leading troops into battle is what I excel at. But this, I'm practically clueless.
Please teach us, senpai. Zayne silently looks at me, Spring's gentle light falling upon his delicate eyelashes. My heart feels as if a tiny paw is tickling it. Oh, I'll teach you. Well, why should we wait for an auspicious date? I'll teach you right now. The words barely leave my mouth when I remember I just explained the romantic significance of lovers flying kites together, yet he's already nodding his head with delight. It's like exchanging vows, right?
I'd like to thank you in advance.
I spring to my feet and point to a small kite stall down the hillside. One can see it from the window. I'll buy one. Wait for me here. She's so hesitant, she doesn't even know. I'd like a spring swallow kite, please. I'm about to pay the vendor when a gaudily dressed man with greasy hair appears beside me. Oh?
You're a gorgeous young lady, yet I haven't seen you before. You're not from Anlan. Do you know who I am?
He sounds like Viper from the main story. He's Li Sheng, the nephew of Li Gui. He's notorious for bullying men and women and constantly stirring up trouble. Last month, I dug up his wealth that he obtained through illicit means. It was burned under a tree in the garden. I exchanged it for food supplies and donated them to the orphanage. I don't know.
Well, that doesn't matter. My uncle is Anlan's governor, Sir Li Gui.
Oh, is it now? He tilts his head back with a smug expression and pretentiously opens his folding fan. He waves it with exaggerated elegance.
The world is ever-changing. We were destined to meet. How delightful! It's splendid! Absolutely splendid!
You are a creep, sir. Steal his money. Steal it. I'll teach you a lesson. I love her attitude. Oh, Sir Li Sheng, sorry. I wish to buy a kite, but I forgot to bring money. Could you buy one for me, please?
Of course, of course! If you wanted every kite from one end of the continent to the other, I'd buy them all for you.
With what money, sir? He reaches for his pouch, but his expression immediately changes.
My pouch? My money?
Mr. Li Sheng's boasting can soar higher than any kite. His expression shifts, and he unexpectedly grabs my wrist.
It's just a worthless kite. What can't I get? If you come with me... Ow!
Please go home and seek a good physician.
He twists his wrist to break it.
Ow! It hurts! It hurts! Help! Someone, please!
Now, don't ever touch my wife again. Say it. Say it. Hearing the Shing's cries of pain, several thuggish henchmen come running. Oh. She doesn't need to fight. He's a general, right?
I'm an
Ex-general.
I've met living demons.
I meant to leave living demons. After tying up Li Sheng and his servants and leaving them nearby, I poke the composed Lord of Anlin. Our Lord was magnificent in his gallant hero. Our Lord was magnificent as a gallant hero who rescued a damsel in distress.
You flatter me. The manner in which you deftly lifted his pouch was also impressive.
We saw you. Give the pouch filled with money to the kite vendor. Unfortunately, the stall was smashed to pieces and no kites can be flown anymore.
There are still spring days ahead of us. We have plenty of time.
Aw, I thought we were going to get the Kindle. Dang it. What should we do with them? Tomorrow is the birthday banquet. If we release them now, our targets will be aware of our plans.
Fear not.
You're awfully confident. Don't tell me you can act like a haughty lord from a novel. You can act, okay? I speak of the one who can snap his fingers and have guards appear to clean up his mess.
Are you referring to this?
Snap.
My lord!
You actually brought your guards? Why didn't you call for them earlier?
You said you admired heroic couples who carry their swords and embark on journeys together.
I wanted to show off for you. Right? Show off time. That's so funny. Birthday banquet 2 days later. I heard cotton candy in a cotton candy store. What are we talking about? Li Gui's mansion is adorned with colorful lanterns and festive decorations. The furnishings are luxurious and extravagant. Countless delicacies and wine flows like rivers as they reach the tables. The attendants themselves are either nobles or wealthy individuals. Man, I was just thinking, this guy's 60th birthday sounds old. Used to sound old. My mom just turned 70 and I'm like, where has the time gone? I'm like, I just turned 40. I'm 20 years away from 60. I don't want to think about it. I don't want it. I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, fine. We all grow old eventually, right? Several celebratory opera performances conclude on the stage. Built in the spacious courtyard, an enormous kite suddenly appears in the sky.
Quick, look! What kind of brilliant golden kite is that?
You don't know? Every year on Sir Li Gui's birthday, he has people release a kite made of gold leaf.
I remember. Each year's kite is more magnificent than the last. This one has jewels embedded in it.
Oh my goodness. That's not a kite. That's people's hard-earned money flying away. You know, right? I turned to Zayne only to find him slightly furrowing his brow as he averts his gaze.
You're new to Anlan. I suppose you aren't familiar with this custom of ours.
Indeed, I'm not. To make a kite adorned with gold, silver, and jewels take flight, you must have been in favorable circumstances. Even the wind is seemingly at your beck and call.
The materials we use in Anlan are different from those used elsewhere. But outsiders unfamiliar with our ways might have several misunderstandings. Should this humble servant provide an explanation, my lord?
Humble servant, huh? My lord, please don't listen to Sir Gui's nonsense. As far as I know, Anlan only has the custom where lovers fly kites together to pledge their undying love. Yet Sir Li Gui Sir Li Gui's beard is already gray. Who could he possibly be pledging his love to? Li Gui narrows his eyes, yet his tone becomes more flattering.
Your words are amusing, my lady.
Amusing. I spoke out of turn. Please let me offer a toast to Sir Ligway as an apology and punish myself with 3 cups of wine.
You are too kind. I'm an old man who's been ill and couldn't visit his lordship sooner. Today we will drink to our heart's content.
So she is going to play the part of the drunken wife, isn't she? Punish myself by drinking. That's so funny. Seeing me toast Ligway, several guests immediately gather. One after another, they raise their cups. These people are waiting to see how Zayne and I would treat Ligway.
Your lordship, Sir Ligway, I'd like to offer a toast in your honor.
Me as well. Come, let's drink. There's plenty of liquor.
Or is she going to get the guests drunk? After several rounds of drinks, the music, signing, and dancing continue without pause. I pretend to be drowsy, unable to hold my liquor. I cling to Zayne and refuse to let go. Not wanting me to interrupt his attempt to curry favor with Zayne, Ligway predictably offers Tenderness to escort me to the guest room. Oh, I see. But just as I stand, Zayne suddenly picks me up and carries me away. Oh. No. Zayne places me on the guest room's bed and gently pats my cheek.
Are you actually drunk?
Are you underestimating me, my lord? You gave me a sobering remedy, so the few sips I had won't be enough to make me drunk. You could have let the attendants escort me. There was no need for you to bring me here personally. I glanced at the closed door and urged Zayne to hurry. Ligway's people are still outside. You need to return to the banquet so I can start working. Oh? Zayne doesn't move. What is it? Is there another matter we need to discuss?
My personal guards have already surrounded the mansion. As soon as we have the letters, we will depart immediately.
He's actually concerned about you. Give the guy a break. Zayne covers my hand with his as he cautions me once more.
Be careful.
I won't fail. After all, I am Nightborn Jasmine, the thief you chose after careful consideration. Oh yes, I almost forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, about what? If I happen to clean out the old man's treasury, you need to turn a blind eye. Oh. We're gonna steal the rest of his stuff while we're at it. You saw nothing. I like it. So funny. The place where Ligway hid the letters is riddled with traps, but I still managed to find the incriminating evidence and return to Zayne's side. With irrefutable evidence against him, Ligway is brought to justice. His accomplices are dealt with accordingly, and the disease that has plagued Anlan and its neighboring lands for years is no more. Now pay up. Since our task is complete, I spend the next morning slowly packing my belongings and prepare to say goodbye to Zayne. A fragrance fills the Lord's courtyards, and as a gentle warm breeze caresses my face, I realize it's already mid-spring. Where are you going? You're not leaving. Zayne has set down his ink brush.
Are you leaving today?
At his desk. Yes, when the task is completed, collaborators always part ways. It's impossible to stay by your side until you tire of me and order me to leave, yes? It's impossible? Oh.
The mansion has many rooms. We won't miss the one you're using.
This Nightbloom Jasmine still has vigilante work to do, my lord. Aww. He says nothing more, rises to retrieve the ink jade, and then walks over to give it to me.
The ink jade has returned to its rightful owner. Our collaboration has come to an end.
Oh, he sounds reluctant. Take it. Finally, the stone that has caused much turmoil and brought to Zayne and me together rests in my hands.
Here are the items you wanted from the ledger along with money for your travels. Please take them.
Oh, he gives them all to her. He pushes a neatly packed bundle on the table toward me.
My personal seal is inside it. Carrying it will make your travels more convenient.
Your lordship is thoughtful and attentive, thank you. I pick up the bundle, but my hand pauses as I touch the door. If I don't ask the question that has lingered in my mind for days, I fear I'll never have another chance. I hear that when someone is kind to another, he's either trying to take advantage of her or
proving that she's near and dear to his heart.
Do you like me? Zayne, do you actually like me?
Renowned for her wit and knowledge, the Nightbloom Jasmine is chivalry incarnate, and yet she's slow to realize certain matters.
Aww. He speaks with utter candor, his unwavering gaze staying on me. The bundle weighs heavily in my hands, yet something in my chest leaps with joy. But Zayne, there are words I want to express, emotions I want to tell him. However, the chaos in my mind renders me unable to find the right words. Zayne waits quietly for me, then the back of his hand brushes against my cheek.
I know you have unfinished business. As you once told me, there will always be meetings and farewells.
He takes half a step back and watches as I open the door to leave.
Take care.
We will meet again. My fate is bound to you. I left Onlon and traveled to every corner of the continent so I could quell the unrest caused by the ink jade. Then I buried it at my Shifu's grave. In the bundle Zayne prepared for me, there was a thick journal he had written and some precious items that proved useful for my journey. It was filled with descriptions of the vast northern territories, its landscapes, customs, and people. Zayne had records of them during his time there. His writing was so rich and vivid that it made me yearn to see the scenery in the north. I treasured it deeply, and I only read one page a day. The wish I had long abandoned because of the military conflict, the desire to visit the northern territory stirred in my heart once more. After finishing the journal, I discovered a note tucked into the final page. The date written on the bottom was the day I left his mansion.
I've received a message that frost will arrive early in the northern territories this year. The sky may be graced with an aurora. I wish to journey there with you so that winter shall not pass in vain, my beloved.
Aww. Or his mansion, Alon City. I'm like, is it the Kindle? No. Lying on the rafters, I lift a tile to peek at the study below. This has like Assassin's Creed written all over it, man. He snuck back in, and we're going to inquire what he is doing secretly. Inside, candlelight illuminates the room. Zayne, holding an ink brush, sits at his desk. On it sits a swallow-shaped kite that has just been completed.
It's windy, and you've been resting on the roof for quite some time. Aren't you cold?
It's so funny. He doesn't look up, yet he's speaking to me.
Come down. When did you return to Anlan?
I arrived early this morning.
You left so decisively that day. Why did you come back?
Your note. Although he's acting aloof, he's soft-hearted. It is he who gave me his journal and left a note he wanted me to return. That note. It's because of your journal and the note that was tucked inside.
What note?
Oh. In his calm expression, as he pretends to be unaware, I angrily raise my leg. Kick him. My goodness, man, he's so violent.
You're being unreasonable.
I know, right? You are pretending. Our winter agreement hasn't arrived yet, but there are matters we can still deal with now.
Are you planning to steal something again? I doubt my mansion has anything left that's worthy of your interest.
I gave it all to you. How do you know for certain? He's looking around. I point at Zayne's kite. I'm stealing that.
The kite was crafted and painted by my noble hands. Since it can only be flown together with my Lady of Anlan, I won't give it to you.
I won't give it to you. I gotta wait for my thing to stop lagging. I won't give it to you unless you come back as my lady. Your lordship doesn't get to decide what happens to the kite. Oh.
You.
She caught him off guard. That was funny. While he's still stunned, I swiftly grabbed the kite and walk away triumphantly. What? So you'll only fly the kite with your lady of Anlin? Just you wait. She kissed him and took it and ran. That's so funny. After taking the kite, I don't leave the mansion. I return to my old room instead. The room is immaculate and everything is arranged exactly as I left it. They must have ordered the servants to clean it regularly. He was waiting for my return. His words are harsh, but he still has a gentle heart. I'll try to coax him tomorrow. Coax him to what? He wanted you to stay. Is she mad because he admitted to not knowing about the note? She mad about that. Early next morning. I changed into the outfit I wore as the Lady of Anlin, hang the kite on a tree and carefully approach Zayne. He's reading in the pavilion. This is where it is. Right? Yeah. So I knew it. Oh.
Remember to use the main entrance, lest you want to be caught as a thief.
He's about to touch him. Make him oh, so that outfit that I have over here, that's her Lady of Anlin outfit. It's beautiful. Make him smile. Poke. That's why she pokes him. Tilt those lips up, sir. Don't be upset. Won't you smile for me?
If there's nothing else, you should head back.
Oh. He's playing hard to get now. I'm over. Can you imagine? This lady just hopping walls like it's nothing in a dress. My kite is stuck in that tree and I can't reach it. Won't this almighty lord help me, please? Please. Shakes his head. Oh, what's his fist clenched for? What's he trying to get out of her? I don't know. Act cute, please. That's so adorable.
Where is it? Lead the way.
I love how he's trying to act all nonchalant about this. So cute. Look at her. Oh, get it. Jump up there. Yeah. Nice. Oh, man. Off a little tree branch and everything. Look at you. Applaud him. Yay. Oh, I gotta hold it. Yay. Bye, hero. Your skills are truly extraordinary, my lord.
That's enough. Didn't you say you'd teach me how to fly a kite?
Stop being all cute and stuff and teach me right now. I don't know if she said anything. Hold on, because I wasn't looking down. Okay. That's so pretty. Take it. There we go. Actually, I don't know why I even take screenshots during this because I don't know where they actually go when I download them. Aww. Uh-oh. Careful. Uh-oh. Goodbye. Go after it. No, please. Oh, she's running for it. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Don't give me that look. I won't break a promise that's yet to be fulfilled.
Oh, get it. No.
Its defiant spirit resembles yours.
Oh, the way he holds her. So beautiful. It won't break your promises yet to be fulfilled. Oh, are we doing... Is this our way of exchanging our vows? Right? No. Never expected the roof of your mansion to be so fragile. Fragile?
When the mansion was first built,
Did she break it?
I had yet to meet this unconventional swallow.
Just floated down like they do in the Chinese games. You are still holding me, my lord. Is it because you're no longer angry with me? Is he angry?
I'm afraid you might vanish without a trace.
Aww.
Like this kite. You move so swiftly. Securing you like this is the only way to stay safe.
I know. The thief that moves in the night, right? You gonna tie the string? You aren't wrong. Since you and I are entangled together, my lord, I guarantee neither of us can run away. Oh, I love it so much. She holds to her heart. Oh. Look at that face. Oh.
That promise is quite reassuring. Then this custom will be.
Vows, make a promise. Are you gonna touch my finger this time? It's not dirty, I promise. Our promise.
Our promise.
Oh, it's so beautiful. That winter, the Lord and his beloved were nowhere to be seen in Alon. Some say they were spotted in the Northern Territories. The Lord wore his black attire as his reclusive beloved accompanied him to admire the snow-covered landscape. Did they go north? When the beginnings of spring appeared in the following year, a new novel titled The Cold Lord's Balanced Affection became the most popular subject in Alon. They just ran away together. I don't think they ran away. He's still the Lord, right? They probably went to go see the Aurora. That's what I'm guessing. That was cute. So cute. What time is it? That was an hour? That? Oh man, I can't get this under. If that was an hour, I still have like, what is this? 22 minutes from the last video. Dang. Yeah, whatever, fine. I'm just going to accept the fact that I can't get this under an hour, no matter what I do. That was so beautiful. So good. What have I not seen? Oh, that's the birthday. I haven't seen that one. Still haven't watched his wedding. I'm so bad at this. I've seen that. Sleep Zeal. I have seen that, but not on this this right here, Heartstrings Notes, that's when I started playing this game. So this was the event running when I first started playing. I just happened to get it. So yeah, I don't have that. I pulled that because of the rerun. I pulled that because of the rerun, right? You can get these in the shop. Can't get that. I believe that's like, what? Misty Invasion ones, I think? I don't even know. Doesn't matter. Fine. He's gonna talk to me if I stay here. Okay. Let me close this. Now that I've done Zayne, who is next? Caleb, right? Okay. Caleb is next with 27% in the Raphael. And then I'll be done. Just in time for the next event, right? My goodness. I feel like I don't have enough time to record these things. I think the next solo is going to be Xavier. I'm just guessing, but I think it is because I think the last solo we had was his birthday in October. If it is Xavier, I might skip it because I used a lot of diamonds to get this IR. I got alternate outfits for 3 of them. Xavier's not one of them. We got alternate outfits for Zayne, Raphael, and Caleb. I should have probably done Silas instead of Zayne. I didn't want Silas' second outfit, but he's pink. So it would have helped during this. I'm stuck on I just can't. I need to get better I need to get better teams so I can keep going. And better protocors. But anyway, I'll just stay on this page so Raphael doesn't interrupt my thoughts. Well, that is the end for Zayne. I enjoyed it. I'm not mad that Zayne skipped past Caleb. I thought he was going to be third, but I really enjoyed it. They're pretending to be together to grow affectionate. And they didn't try to hide it either. They didn't try to pretend it wasn't happening. So that's a plus. Sorry, music's loud. Anyways, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.